Jai Hind, dear students. We are moving to the next topic from the chapter Accounting for Bill of Exchange. Very important area, that is endorsement of bill. Endorsement of bill is the concept we are going to learn in detail in the introductory part. We learned in simple sentence what is endorsement. Endorsement is the process of transferring that bill to a third party. Normally, there will be drawer and drawee, but endorsement is the process of transferring the bill created by the drawer to a third party. It is the procedure by which the maker or the holder of a bill transfers the bill or the title of the bill in assistance of his or her creditors maybe, or whatever may be the third party to whom he is transferring. The individual transferring the title is called endorser. Normally, drawer is the person known as endorser. Endorser is the person who transfer the bill of exchange to a third party, and the individual whom, so remember the word endorser is the person who transfer the bill, it will be the drawer, and to whom the bill of exchange is transferred is known as endorsee. Endorsee is the bill, endorsee is the person who collects the bill, receives the bill. So an endorsement, it will be done by the drawer by putting a signature on the back of the bill. That sign gives a validity for transferring the bill from drawer to another party. Means endorser to endorser to endorsee. That is the concept you have to remember very well. And we will learn the concept by learning this and solving this problem. You will learn the concept of endorsement. Amit sold goods for rupees 20,000 to Sumit on credit January 2006. So Amit is the drawer, Sumit is the drawee. Amit draw a bill of exchange upon Sumit for the same amount for 3 months. So Amit creates a bill and it is accepted by Sumit for 3 months. Sumit accepted the bill and returned to Amit. Sumit met his acceptance on the maturity. So we have to write the journal entry for the different cases. Different cases like if Amit retains the bill, if Amit discounts the bill, if Amit endorsed the bill to his creditor Ankit, that is endorsement. If Amit retained the bill on March date and sent for collection. So it includes all the concepts what we have learned in the last video lesson also. So remember, these are the cases we have to remember. So first of all, what is the entry in the book of Amit if it is retained? So January 1st, entry will be Sumit accounted to sales 20,000, 20,000. Bills receiver, January 1st, same date. Bills receiver accounted to Sumit 20,000, 20,000. And when the bill is due, an amount is received April 5, bank accounted to bills receivable 20,000. First, we will write the entries in the book of Amit for all the cases. If the bill is discounted, what is happening for Amit's? So, entry Sumit accounted to sales 20,000, bills receivable to Sumit 20,000. When the bill is discounted, entry on the same date, bank account debtor, discount account debtor to bills receivable. After that 30% discount, 6,000 is the discount amount, and bill after getting the discount, we will get the drawer will get 19,400. So this is the case related to when the bill is kept by, when the bill is discounted by the drawer. If it is endorsed to third party, that is the concept we have to remember. That is the concept we have learned in this video lesson in the introduction area, endorsement. So first entry, there will be no change. Sumit account added to sales on January. Second entry, bills receivable account added to Sumit. Common entry when the bill is created. That third entry is the only one entry changing. There shows how the bill is given to third party, endorsed to Ankit. Ankit account added to bills receivable is the entry. Ankit receives the bill. So Ankit accounted to bills receivable entries. Please remember that entry for endorsement amount will be the same 20,000, no change. So this is the case of endorsement. If the bill is sent for collection, what is the entries? Already we have learned in the previous video lesson. There will be no change in the first entry. Sumit accounted to sales. Bills receivable accounted to Sumit. Then on March 31st, bills sent for collection accounted to bills receivable, because on that date the bill is sent for collection. And April 5, on April 5, bank account debtor to bills receivable, bill sent for collection account debtor. That is another account we are opening. Bill sent for collection account debtor 20,000. So in this way we are collecting the amount from bank. And in the book of drawing, entries will be purchase account added to Amit 20,000, Amit account added to bills payable, bill accepted entry, and when the amount is paid to the drawer, bills payable account added to bank. That is the entry for the last in the book of drawing. So remember these cases, very important area. This endorsement you can learn in detail by solving more problems. You please go through the textbook. Moving to the next area, dishonor of bill. Dishonor of a bill means, already we learned the term, what is meaning of the term dishonor. When the drawee does not make the payment of the bill on due date, it is known as dishonor of a bill. A bill is said to be have been dishonored when the drawee fails to make the payment on the date of maturity. In this situation, liability of the acceptor is restricted. Therefore, the entries amount on the receipt of the bill should be reversed. It will be reversed. So remember, this is the concept of dishonor of bill. Let us learn that concept by solving this problem. On January 1st, 2006, Shaiba sold goods to Vishal for rupees 10,000. Remember the date of it is January 1st. And the bill is drawn upon for 2 months. Vishal accepted the bill. On the date of maturity, the bill was dishonored by Vishal. Vishal does not make the payment. We have to write the entries. When the bill is kept by Sheba till maturity, when the bill is discounted by Sheba, when bill is dishonored to Lal Chand Sheba. So I would like to give explanation only for what is the concept of dishonor of bill. So in the book of drawer, first entry, Vishal's account added to sales for the sale of goods 10,000. Then bills receivable account is created. Bills receivable account added to Vishal 10,000. And on the date of maturity, it is not accepted by drawee. Means drawee did not make the payment. So bill dishonored. Entry will be Vishal account added to bills receivable. Remember that the dishonor entry will be drawee account added to bills receivable. Drawee account added to bills receivable. So remember that is the entry for dishonoring of the bill. And in the book of Shaiva, in the book of drawee, entry will be Vishal's account added to sales, bills receivable account added to Vishal, bank account added. If it is discounted, then we have to write the entries. Okay, bank account added, discount account added to bills receivable, and that discounted bill, if it is dishonored by Vishal, entry will be Vishal accounted to bank. Vishal accounted to bank. And when the bill is endorsed by the Sheba to Lachan, that drawer endorses the bill to a third party. Entries will be Vishal's accounted to sales, bills receivable accounted to Vishal, Lachan the accounted to bills receivable, then Vishal's accounted to Lachan account. So these are all the entries you have to keep in mind if it is endorsed to a third party, and the entries in the book of Vishal. Vishal is the drawee. First entry for the purchase of goods, purchase accounted to Sheba. Sheba's accounted to bills payable account, and bills payable accounted to Sheba. That is the last entry for accepting the amount of bill. So remember, dishonoring time, the second entry, bills created entry will be opposite. That is the thing you have to remember. Moving to the last topic of this chapter, noting charges. Actually, I told in the beginning, once the bill is dishonored by the drawee, that means not made the payment of the bill. And after giving few days time, if he is not at all interested to make the payment of the bill, what we have to do? That is the thing in this area, noting charges. So remember, noting charges. Noting charges is the amount paid by the drawer or drawee for the notary public. So when drawer makes a case against or drawer approaches the court for collecting the amount from drawee, court will appoint one person, notary public. Court will appoint one person known as notary public, and that notary public will collect the amount for the in favor of the drawer. So entries you have to remember in mind. Noting charge is the amount paid for that lawyer, notary public. The bill was properly presented and dishonored. The bill is usually handed over to a person called a notary public, appointed by the court. The notary public charges a small fee for the development for the service rendered by the notary public. It is known as noting charges. The amount or the fee paid to the advocate, and such charges are paid to the notary public first, maybe by the drawer or the holder of the bill, but ultimately, when it is received, the amount will be collected from the drawee, because he is the reason or he is the person responsible for the dishonor of the bill of exchange. And remember, the entries in the book of drawer, entry will be drawee accounted to bills receivable, and to cash, if any amount is paid, to cash. And in the book of drawee, bills payable account debtor, noting charges account debtor to drawers. That is the entry. So please remember about the case noting charges. Moving to one problem. Asad sold goods for 15,000 to Bundy. Immediately draw upon a bill on January 1st, 2006. Payable after a period of 3 months. On maturity, the bill was dishonored and rupees 50 were paid by the holder of the bill as noting charges. The January we have to write. Only one case I would like to say. When the bill was kept by Asad till maturity date. So Bundy account debtors to sales account. Bundy's account debtor to sales 15,000. January 1. January 1, bills receivable account debtor to Bundy's account 15,000. And after that, we have to write the entry for dishonoring and also noting charges. So April 4, Bundy is account debtor, 2 bills receivable, 2 cash. That amount is 50,000. Noting charges. Noting charges collected, and it will be paid for the notary public. Okay. If it is discounted at the bank, already we have learned a lot of problems. Bundy is accounted to sales first entry, bills received to Bundy, that entry for creating bill, and if it is discounted, bank account debtor, discount account debtor to bills receivable, amount 14,550, 450 is the amount for discount, total 15,000. And on the due date, if it is dishonored, and amount is, if it is paid on correct date, dishonored his acceptance on maturity and bank, and payment for the noting charges. Payment for the noting charges. Bundy is accounted to bank. That amount will include noting charges also. So remember all these things. And if it is endorsed to third party, first entries are right, same. Bundy is accounted to sales, bills receivable accounted to Bundy's account, and when it is endorsed, Chitra's accounted to bills receivable. When it is dishonored, Bundy's accounted to Chitra's account. That party will directly pay to Chitra paid 50 as noting charges, so the amount will be paid. So these are the things you have to remember. And in the book of drawing, purchase accounted to Asad's drawer's account, Asad's account to bills payable accounted to account debtor. Then the noting charges paid by the drawer, noting charges account debtor 50 to Asa's account 15,050. So my dear students, remember all these things are the entries we have to write in case if the question is asked, if it is retained, discounted, dishonored, and endorsed. And also one more thing you have to remember, if the amount is collected by sending the bill to the bank for collection also. So remember all these concepts related to bill of exchange. Do maximum problems from this area, and try to find out maximum application level questions and illustrations. Interact with that questions. Then only you can develop the maximum concept regarding that. So thank you for watching, your patient listening and watching my video. Thank you so much.